What does it do for the community, for the culture, for just the people in an area?
Art, you mean? What does it do?
I think what matters is
it just gives some hope. You know, there's a lot of hope in this building.
I think the best art is narrative, and it doesn't give itself away at the very beginning.
It gives you inspiration. It gives you something to think about, something to talk about with somebody else.
I mean, anything that's in your face and you know immediately what it means, that's advertising. Art takes some time to get to know. Art tells a story.
As executive director, the role is very multifaceted, I would say. Finance, making sure that we have enough operating capital to carry out our programs for the year. Fundraising.
I am the curator of exhibitions, so I work with a team of people who decide what art to put on the walls, and then I set the shows, and then I make sure the art stays on the walls.
The fury of Hurricane Harvey hitting the U.S. state of Texas. Visit the small town of Rockport, where the eye of the hurricane came ashore. Streets are deserted as tens of thousands of people shelter from the high winds and rain.
After the hurricane, I did get a little more involved in the selection of artists for our exhibitions because nobody wanted to show here. You can't have an art center in a community without artists. I got really involved in talking to artists that I knew to bring them here so that we could continue our visual arts program. We ran a gift shop, 2 offices, 1 gallery, and a small break area that doubled up as a classroom. And then we rented a classroom on wheels, as it were, that had 2 rooms to expand our workshops and classroom program. And that's how we kept the arts alive in Rockport after Hurricane Harvey in 2017. We're a very busy, small art center in South Texas, but we're very prominent because we offer so much. For example, we have 4 galleries here, and these shows, like the one you're seeing right now, they change over every month and a half to 2 months. So that means 24 different shows a year. And I'm very invested in promoting these exhibitions with our communications manager and with Elena, our curator.
I really strive in my career to support the artists. I mean, if the artists are happy, I'm happy.
You have to be very creative to work with creatives.
When I put together a show, I like to tell the artists to think about their audience and think about the space. I've told many artists, I'm not going to hang your work salon style. Like, I know you want to cram 50 paintings in here, but we're only going to do like 12 because your art needs room to breathe.
We also ask everybody that enters this building for their zip code. And then at the end of every quarter, we analyze all their zip code data. The last quarter, every single state in the United States, including Alaska and Hawaii, visited this art center.
I think selling art is it's about education. We put a lot of effort in here in making sure the public understands what the pieces mean. People are walking in off the street, and I don't want them feeling like, oh, this is some stuffy art museum, I have to keep it at a distance. I want them to understand and know the piece.
We provide a lot of art education free of charge because that young child that has a positive impression in a classroom, in a Free Family Saturdays program, might be your next executive director, might be your next patron or donor. And we have the capacity to raise the funds to be able to keep admission free in this art center. This building was built with imagination, with passion, with love. We call the campaign Imagine. Imagine the future of the arts in Rockport.